So if I have to tell you, out of all the stuff I've used on my channel, this one item has had a lot of attention and I get a lot of comments about it. Facebook messages as well asking me, Dan, what is that you've shown in your video a couple of months ago where you're just using the sleeping bag? It's like some sort of storage thing. Well, this is what it is now. How many tents I've got? Sleeping bags, hammocks, hot tents. This is one item what I get asked daily about, and I feel like it's only fair to come to the camera and say to you guys, look, this is what it is, and next time I do get the question, hopefully I can copy the link and just send it on to them so they can watch the video. And there will be a link in the description, so a lot of people's asked about it, so obviously if you're going to see it now, you'll probably be interested in buying yourself one. It's a very, very simple piece of equipment, and it was designed by Vegan Outdoors. I used to do a lot of camping with Vegan Dan Outdoors. He said to Onewind, why don't you make this? Onewind did, so it were Vegan Dan. How many people now remember Vegan Dan? Just put a thumbs up in the comments, or just give the video a quick thumbs up if you remember Vegan Dan. So it was his idea, and I've had it on and off at camera about a year, not sure much of it, but last time, like I said, when I was out in a sleeping bag in the cold, just testing the Outdoor Vital sleeping bag, I used it, and that's when all the comments started. So like I said, there'll be a link in the description if you want to buy them for yourself, dead cheap. I can't remember how much it is now, but it's no more, I think it's about 20-25 maybe. And I'll tell you what to do as well, if you're going to get one, EWM23 is my discount code, so you will save a little bit of money on this as well. I can guarantee people are going to buy this. So I'll come back to the channel in a couple of weeks when I use it again, just to let you know how many people did order one off this video. It does come very handy if you're using a one-man tent, a hammock, a bivy bag, and like I said, when I set it out, you're going to understand what I mean. So it's very simple. There's not a lot to set out. You don't do anything. Basically, you can unzip it like this. I've used it for different things. It's got such a, what was that, what would you call it, a different various ways of using it, something like that. Am I saying that right? Anyway, it can be used for multiple reasons. Like this at the moment now, you can see it. You can use it as a ground sheet, you can use it as a mini tarp if you want. What I have done, what did save me a bit of messing around, is I zipped it all the way up, and when I were out camping one night, obviously the fly sheet got absolutely wet through because it rained. So I managed to put the fly sheet in here and then rolled it up to keep all my stuff inside my bag dry. So basically this end here is now open, like a bin bag idea. And all I did is stuff my fly sheet in there, zipped it up fully, and then I shoved it inside my bag, so the fly sheet didn't get anything back. Now it's waterproof, the material is, but round the zip it probably would let water in. That's why it's got like this flap over piece of material there on both sides. Right, let's lay it down, and once you do it, that is all it is. You can see it's just folded over. Like I say, it's got a zip here, it's from Onewind. You can peg it out, you do get a couple of zips, pegs with it, sorry. Like I said, this is one of the things. So you imagine you got your tent pegs in it. This is at the side of your tent or your hammock. You can just get your equipment, if you haven't got enough room inside your tent with it, you stick it all in. And then once it's all in, it's very easy then. You just zip it up. This part here does get caught a little bit. I will admit that. I'm not going to say it's perfect all the way around, but there's not what I can do about it. It needs some sort of material over it to protect the zip, done it from the rain. But now it's done. And that is a good thing about it. Unlike now, I'm sitting on it, protect a bit of sheeting from the floor. You know, you've got your stuff in it, it's alright, you can use it to sit on. Now what I like to use it for, when I'm using a one-man tent, it's very hard to have all your equipment, your bag and your boots inside. So what I like to do is stick it all inside, this, have it outside the tent or in between the vestibule area of the tent, get it in there. It's going to stop slugs, spiders and things crawling inside your rucksack, but you really won't want that anyway. Quick story about that is, a fella, I think he went out camping somewhere, and he actually brought a field mouse home in his bag, and then it went round his house and obviously did a bit of damage. But it ain't going to stop mice, but it will stop slugs and stuff like that crawling all over your stuff, especially your boots and stuff. They like the warmth, don't they? And you can have it under your hammock maybe when you do bivvy camping. You can have it aside when you bivvy camping. It's just a ground level storage bag really, innit? But the most thing it did come in good use for me for, like I said, were when I used for a fly sheet, stuck it in there and it wet through, kept it away from all my other stuff, and then got it out, put it online when I got home, dried both out. So it is pretty handy as a unit, and it's just, I think it's the same material, if I'm right, as the tarps. I could be wrong about that, but for what it is, next to no, but it's got so much usage on it. This is great. So say if I had my bivvy bag there now, I could have all this stuff next to me and it'd be fantastic. It's all tucked away, out where if the weather changes through night. It's not going to get wet through inside. Tuck the zip part under it, it'd be even better, won't it? But that's the sort of stuff what it's good for. Right, so I hope that helps everybody's comments what I've been asking me over the last few days and weeks. I think that video is about a month old. But yeah, I'm sorry it took so long to come to the camera to show you. But yeah, like I say, it was designed by Vegan Dan. He just sketched it at home in his living room, sent it on to onewind, and they made it. It has come in good use. I've used it quite a lot, like I say. I like to use it as the storage bag most, you know, when I'm out bivvy bag camping and stuff. Like in summer when I do go all the Wainwrights and all that sort of stuff, I will be taking a small one-man tent. So I think 99% of my stuff I will not be using inside the tent will be in the vestibule area of the door, or maybe outside the tent through the night. But to have it in your bag, once I push all the air out of it, like there we go. For that size, it's next to nothing. Weighs a couple of grams. I'm not sure how much it weighs, to be truthful. I could just be saying a number there, but for that, really, and what it's good for is massive. When your vestibule is inside your tent, some people like to stick the rucksacks there and just leave them. Now I know people are going to say, well, I just use the black bag, why do I need to buy that? I do get that. That is one way you can do it, but this is going to last you a lifetime, innit? And it's got more and more usages for over time. I think I'll still continue trying to find things to use with it. But yeah, I'll tell you what I did do. I forgot my my waterproof bag cover, so I managed to get that to fit round it to protect the bag as well. I knew there was something else I was going to tell you, but look, that's what it is. I hope it helps you. I want to thank you very much for watching. If you want to see more, I'll share the video I've been on about up there with you. I'll put some here. If you want to subscribe to my channel, see how my wild camping over this year, please do follow the channel. But most of all, I hope this helps. Thanks very much for watching.